Hi everyone, in this section we'll be going through our frequently asked questions. Now I actually compiled these questions as they were commonly asked by students, and so I thought that you guys would be able to benefit more from this if I were to make it into a video. So let's just run through some of these questions that we have prepared here. Now one of the most common questions that I seem to face is students tend to ask me, what starting capital would I actually recommend them? And the truth of the matter is that any amount is okay. But to be honest, if you wish to make a living from it, you will need approximately about a minimum of $10,000. This will ensure that if you're able to make around 8 to 10% a week, which this trading system is supposed to allow you to, you would still have a monthly income of about $3,200 to $4,000. Of course, it would be best if you're able to keep some of this money and compound it into your account so that your account is able to grow. But if you really do wish to start making a living from it, $10,000 I would believe to be the bare minimum. Now, if you do not actually need to make a living from the trading and you're actually using this as more of an investment, any amount that you start with would be okay. In fact, you can actually start with just $100 and let that amount compound over time, and you'll actually start to see that your account starts to grow at a very significant pace. Once it's grown big enough, sure, of course you can start withdrawing the money and start living on it, but until then, try to at least accumulate your account to about $10,000 before you start making withdrawals. Now the second most common question that I actually seem to get is how much time do I actually spend on my trading each day? Now to be honest, I actually only spend about 30 minutes every morning reading through the news on the various websites that I've gone through with you in order to decide on the pair that I want to trade on that day. Now for the rest of the day, I'll be actually checking them for about 5 minutes at each interval, and what I actually do is actually just look at the charts in order to find myself a good trading opportunity in order to enter into that pair. So in that way, I actually ensure that my trades are more perfectly timed when I enter the market in order to capitalize on it and minimize my downside risk. Now strangely, the third most common question that I seem to be getting is where do I download the course material? Now it's actually mentioned in the course earlier on, but if you haven't managed to find where the materials are, such as the indicators and the checklist, head over to www.fx-masterclass.com/download and you'll actually see the links placed down there where you can get the material. The fourth common question that I seem to get is what time frame do I trade on? Personally, I tend to make most of my analysis on the 15 minutes charts, and that is actually the chart which I use to time my entries. So you will be able to expect to see many candles in a single day, and it's about entering on the right candle for you to perfectly time your entry. So that's the reason why I constantly check back throughout the day in order to find the best candle for me to enter on my trade. And lastly, I get a lot of students actually telling me that they wish to learn more and refine their analysis. Well, I'm currently in the process of making a more comprehensive course for fundamental and technical analysis. And if you are actually interested, why not just leave me a message, and when the course is out, I'll actually give you guys a free coupon and you guys can head over there to benefit from it. So that actually brings us to the end of the questions we have for now, but please continue to ask questions and I'll actually add them into this video if I feel that they'll be able to benefit other students as well. But all in all, don't hesitate. You have to keep asking me questions in order for you to clarify your doubts so that you're able to concentrate on profiting from the markets. So thanks everyone, I hope this video actually helps clarify some of the common questions that you may actually have yourself.